Hi guys. So a month ago, the FTC shut down MOBE. There's a lot of people right now that are scrambling, that were interested in joining that program, that were members of that program, that lost money, that made money. They want to know what's going on, if it's ever going to come back. What's the deal? What's happening? This video is going to help answer a lot of these questions. But the main reason I actually made it was because whenever situations like these happen, where a big, gigantic company like MOBE, for example, is shut down, there's a lot of affiliates that we're doing business with. There are a lot of affiliates that are in competing programs that are trying to scramble to take away people that were in the MOBE program, for example, to their program. So you may be seeing a lot of people email you about new opportunities that are like MOBE, that are better than MOBE. You may be doing searches on Google, on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever, to see if you can join another program that's like this now that this has been shut down. And I just want to let you know that there are a lot of schemes out there that you should be avoiding if you see certain ways that they operate. There's a lot of ways that there's many different other programs out there that are like MOBE, that in the way that they operate is basically the same kinds of reasons that the FTC shut down MOBE in the first place. So, you know, you should know if you're getting involved in another scheme or not. And I really want to clarify that in this video. So let me just go over really quick what's going on. So I'm going to go in order one of these things. So FTC shut down MOBE, the current news. Like I said before, a month ago the shutdown happened. I know I'm a little late to the game, but I already explained why that happened. So what is MOBE? The quick explanation is this is a high ticket system where you join for 49 bucks, and I was a member of it several times, in fact, because there were other third party programs that were deceptively getting me into it, and I was just doing program reviews and stuff. And after I purchased that program, oh wow, I'm back in MOBE, and I wasn't really happy with it because once you get into MOBE, what happens is they take you through 21 steps, which is known as the MTTB system, which is the first stage of MOBE, and they show you how to make a six-figure income by promoting high-ticket programs, and that eventually leads into a step six, where within this 21-step system, where they ask you to pay $2,000 to continue your training through MTTB, and if you don't, you can't keep going further. You could have promoted MOBE for 49 bucks, but you couldn't make the thousands of dollars in commissions unless you purchased those higher tier packages that were inside MOBE, and that's one of the reasons that the FTC stepped in, was because there were, you enter for a small price, and then they heavily throw big high ticket packages at you, saying that, hey, if you promote these packages for us, if you buy them and you promote them, we're gonna pay you huge commissions for that. So the idea was, if I could spend like $1,000 as an example, pay for a package, but I make two sales, I can make $1,000 in profit. It's easy, it's this and that. The system was all set up to make it easy for you. And I really believe that moving forward, the FTC is going to go after a lot of programs that are like MOBE. One other example is Digital Altitude, which is actually a program that was shut down before MOBE, and that was even more expensive. So there's a lot of high ticket systems out there besides MOBE and Digital Altitude. I don't want to name too many of them because they basically function the same way. You get in for a little bit, then they charge you a lot, and then they say, hey, we have a proven system that if you get other referrals into our system from your affiliate link and you buy our high ticket packages, you can sell those high ticket packages and make a ton of money, blah blah blah. Get rich quick schemes, basically. So if you see pitches like that from people that are emailing you about quote unquote new opportunities and all that kind of stuff, I would be very, very careful about that. There's going to be a lot of that stuff going on, and it's going to happen every single time a new company is going to rise and fall. So, that being said, I just want to move into what happens if you were a member and you made money, what happens to it, and as well as, well, if you were a member and you lost money in MO, what happens to your money. So, apparently, from my understanding, there's going to be what's known as a receiver hired by the FTC that is going to go over all of the accounting that was basically going on in MOBE to try to basically reimburse the people that lost money, and basically even things out to a zero point scale, where if you lost money, from what I understand, you may get some money back. You may have to register and inform the receiver about your losses. And if you made money, you may have to give some of that money back. Now, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not this or that. But from what I've seen in previous companies that were shut down by the FTC and receivers were hired, this is basically what they do, from my understanding. Now, is MOBE ever coming back? My personal opinion is no. In fact, like I said before, I really believe that there's going to be a lot of companies that function like MOBE that are going to be looked at and targeted by the FTC moving forward. In fact, let me just quickly go to this one site over here, New Easy Money Con, same old tricks, and they're actually talking about Digital Altitude, which is a company that I was talking about that looked like MOBE, but they're actually charging more. But I'm going to link to both these videos excuse me, websites that I was talking about, that I'm talking about in this video. But the basic idea that I want to say here is that if you actually took digital altitude and you replaced it with the word MOBE, this article would just be as relevant. I mean, besides the numbers, but the basic scheme, the basic formula for how the program was making money is almost exactly the same in digital altitude as it was in MOBE. And in fact, digital altitude was released after MOBE, but it came down first. Now, I'm not saying that MOBE was a scam or wasn't a scam, pyramid scheme. I just never liked joining that program because I don't believe in these ideas of paying a lot of money to learn how to make money on the internet, and that's why I've never recommended high ticket systems. So that being said, let me just give you more reasons as to why you should avoid them. And the basic main reason is most of them function in a way that forces people to make more, to pay more to make more. But the quality of training that you get as you pay more and more generally isn't as good as the price it's tagged with. So you can pay for like $30,000 training, and then you basically get training which you basically could have found on YouTube or on Google for free. I mean, there's this thing where they get away with pricing their training packages or education packages as high as they do because in buying it you can re-promote it and make a lot of money there. Then that package has value. I mean, if people were to find out that I'm just giving a hypothetical example here, but it happens more often than you think, that if someone pays $10,000 to learn how to make money on the internet, and then they find out that that same info is on YouTube, nobody in their right mind would pay $10,000 for that package. They would just go on YouTube and look up that info. But when you attach an affiliate program to that $10,000 package, and you tell people, hey, if you promote it, we're going to give you so much money in return. Suddenly, it's like, oh, what a great package! I can buy this for 10,000 and make my money back easily. So that's the way high ticket systems function, and I think that's one of the core reasons why the FTC is going after companies that function in that way. So basically, with that said, as a result, a lot of people fail in high ticket systems, and by promising that get rich quick approach. And like I said before, that's why the FTC stepped into it and shut them down. Now, in terms of alternatives, I know I said in the beginning there's a lot of people that are scrambling to collect leads from MOBE to try to get them into another system, to get them into a new high ticket system. I'm not one of those people. Yes, I am recommending you join something, but it's not a high ticket system. It's a program where you can join for free, and you can find out how to make money on the internet without spending an outrageous amount of money that high ticket programs cost. The training is actually more valued than I'm sorry, the price of the training is actually way less than the quality of the training. In other words, you get extremely good training for a very small price. It's free to join this program. It's called Wealthy Affiliate, and they teach you how to make money on the internet through making your own business. You can make a business on selling golf balls. You can make a business on selling courses on piano lessons and all that kind of stuff. It's affiliate work. You can make a website and an online business on any topic that you want, and they just teach you how to do that. And it's a very low price. It's free to try, and if you want to upgrade, it's $49 a month. I just want to give you a quick inside look into this program. Like I said before, it's not a high ticket system. This is what it looks like. I've included a link below this video. If you click on login, the free course is going to take you through right over here, the getting started section, which is going to take you through 10 lessons on how to make money on the internet. Then if you want to upgrade, it's $49 a month, but it doesn't go any further than that. Like I said before, it's not a high ticket system, and the education you get from here, I've often argued, is way more in terms of value than the education you would get from any high ticket system out there. That I'm absolutely confident about. I say this because I'm actually a full-time earner with the training that I've learned from this system. I never paid a lot of money to learn this kind of stuff, and I made a lot in earning it. So this is something that I've done in 2017, and I was selling coaching packages that were very little, by the way, for people. I hate selling high ticket packages. I've never done anything like that. So I sold low cost items, and people were signing up, and I was making this kind of money. It's a nice passive income. Some people make more, some people make less, but the whole point is I've never gotten involved in the high ticket scheme, and I never would recommend anybody get involved in these kinds of things. But this is the program that I would recommend you try if you were a member of MOBE, if you lost money, if you made money. But this is the low risk, non-risk program that you may want to consider if you are interested in continuing to try to have an online business without spending a lot of money, without risking a lot, but at the same time learning how to make a real online business. So that's my recommendation. That's all that I wanted to talk about in this video. I know it kind of went overboard with it, but like I said, I've included links below this video to the articles about the FTC, the digital altitude, wealthy affiliate. And if you have any questions, just let me know about it below, and I'd be more than happy to answer that. Thank you.